Hey guys, welcome to Clicks and Quesadillas. We're going to go over my Pokemon project again and how I'm doing with that. We're going to go over Braviary, Delphox, and Braixen. But I'm sure you knew that because you probably read the title. Alright. Let's see. So I'm pretty much going down in alphabetical order for all these that I have. So let's start with Braixen, and I have I put together her dial and the minifigure already. She's looking pretty good. I'm excited about it. I think everything worked out really nicely for it. I sharpied a little bit on the edges of this piece that I cut out. So what I want to do is like paint over, and the paint will make it look more uniform, I think. All right, so let's do this. All right, so she is the fire keyword. You can see she moves through hindering terrain. I figured because she's a fox and she can do that. So trait fire. Braixen has +2 against characters with the grass, ice, bug, or steel keywords. So I did that with all the Pokemon that I'm putting together. They all have the like +2 damage against other types. So she has the trait evolve. After Braixen makes an attack, give her an evolve token. After actions resolved where Braixen makes an attack roll of 6, and add all evolve tokens. On a result of 8, place her with Delphox on the same click number +1. So I took this from Marvel 10th anniversary figures back in the day, and I modified it a little bit because I didn't like theirs. What I did was, like theirs said, on a successful attack you add one of the tokens, but here it's like whenever you make an attack you add a token, because I really didn't like the Marvel 10th anniversary evolve trait things. And you can see she has another trait, growing heat. At the beginning of the turn, give Braixen a fire token. Braixen can use the following this turn by decreasing the required amount of fire tokens. So, increase range by +2, -1 fire token. Poison, 2 fire tokens. Range combat expert, 3 fire tokens. So she has a possibility of becoming a little more offensive. Of course, she's more of a helper. What's that called? A utility piece. That's what she is. Because she has starts off with probability control. So this growing heat thing, you might think that I did something like this with all the Pokemon. I did not. I just figured it made sense with like heat and electricity. So like all those heat, fire, and electric Pokemon, they all have something like this. And you can also see like with her probability control, I did. I also wrote clairvoyance. And in parentheses, probability control. I didn't have time to do that with all the Pokemon, so a lot of them will be it'll just show this probability control color, and then it'll just say probability control. And she is 50 points. Figured that's pretty good. And that's the back of her card. It's blank. Alright, so now we're going to go to her dial. So here's the top of the dial. You can see she has a natural 6. And Nothing else special. You can see she's number 654. I'm taking the numbers from the Pokemon website that I was using. I think they're all official numbers, I guess. So as you can see, yeah, she's more of a utility because her attack and defense are pretty low. But you can see, like, at the end, she has an 11 attack, her last 2 clicks. I did that because I read that she gets, like, some kind of last burst of energy or something like that near the end of her life. Not life, because they don't die. I mean, here they get KO'd. Pokemon, they faint. Whatever. Alright, so I did that with her and Delphox as well. But I think I did not do that with Fennekin. Yeah, I also made a Fennekin, but we're not going to get to her for, like, it's going to be a few more videos until we get to her. She's not really that exciting. She's not that good. You know, of course, it's the lesser of this one, Braixen. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Let's see Braviary, but let's go ahead and do Delphox, because we're on that. So here's my Delphox figure that I put together. I still need to mark out. See, that's what I was talking about before. Like, I took a Sharpie and marked out that white part. That's what I had cut out. But yeah, she's looking all right. I hope her colors are okay. I mean, that's how she came. All right, so you can see she has the psychic keyword as well. This one, kind of the same things. She has this mystical fire trait, which is different. Delphox can use Perplex X amount of times this turn, where X is the number of fire tokens you removed. So that's pretty neat. I'm looking forward to trying out some of these pieces with my kid. I think it'll be fun. We almost have enough where we can play. Right, or at least one of us can play, and the other one can use, like, official Heroclix pieces. All right, so growing heat. It's the exact same thing as Braixen. At the beginning of the turn, give Delphox a fire token. Delphox can use the following this turn by decreasing the required amount of fire tokens. Increase range +2, -1. Poison -2. Range Combat Expert -3. Alright, she's also traded fire type. So, same thing as Braixen. Delphox has +2 damage against characters. Grass, Ice, Bug, Steel. And she also has this trait, Psychic type. So Delphox also has +2 against characters with fighting or poison keywords. So Delphox is more of an offensive type character. So she has running shot and sidestep, penetrating psychic blast, energy shield deflection. Let's go to her dial. All right. Delphox. Added in a extra P. That's for you guys. You're welcome. Alright, so top of her dial, it's the same thing. 6 range as her lesser evolutionary state. Alright. So here we go again. Yeah, she has running shot, psychic blast, energy shield up front. Then gets a little lower, then she spikes up again near the end. Pretty straightforward. I think I already covered. Yeah, well, let's go to Braviary. All right. So here's a little dial. Choo-choo. Caca, caca. All right, so My son helped me put this together. This little wind thing, I think, worked out really well. It looks really cool. You can see he's like coming from like a side angle. He's trying to swoop down, pick up some Pokemice. It came from a Captain Marvel or Genis Vell from Galactic Guardians set. It was my son's idea. I had already cut this white part off of the black part here. And he was like, hey, why don't you use that? And I was like, okay. And so I did. And there we go. All right, so Braviary is very offensive. He is a beast. That's why he's 100 points. Definitely shouldn't be under 100 points. So, all right, so trait Wild Edge. Braviary can use Colossal Stamina. If you don't already know what that is, that's you can still make attacks when you have 2 action tokens. So you make your attack. When you use Colossal Stamina, you take an unavoidable click of damage, and your tokens don't get removed. Your action tokens don't get removed after your turn ends. Keen Eye, protected, outwit, incapacitate. So he can't be outwitted or incapacitated. Trait Defiant. Whenever Braviary is affected by Perplex of opposing characters, modify the attack of Braviary by +1 for as long as the Perplex is active. And Charge, Blade's Claws, Precision Strike, Regeneration Toughness, and trait, or not a trait, but a white special power. Dual Cut. Braviary can use Flurry. Let's talk about, Wild Edge. I think I gave him that because, I think that's a thing. Well, I gave him that for, like, I was reading about how the Braviaries, they don't like feel pain or something while they're attacking. They just keep going and going and going and going until they just drop dead or drop faint or KO'd or whatever. Alright, so Dial. So you can see what I'm talking about. His being a beast. He's got that 12, 11s, 10. It's pretty awesome. I don't remember why I gave him regeneration, but something I read must have told me that he heals. I think it was something on the cards that let him remove damage counters or something. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, he's got Charge, Blades, and the special power that gives him Flurry, like right up front, so he can just come in, make 2 Blades Claws attacks, and I don't know, if you're lucky, both the attacks will hit, and they can do pretty good amount of damage. Maybe you'll get like 6 damage on both of the attacks. Hopefully not a 1. Yeah, so that's it for now. So next time we'll talk about Chestnut, Clefairy, and Clefable. That's what I got then. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Make good choices, right? Yeah, make good choices. Thanks for watching.